Welcome everyone to my 2025 PS5 collection video. Thought I'd bring you my selections here and kind of in groups this time, so to kind of speed things up maybe a little bit, and maybe just highlight some of the games that had some worthwhile notable traits to them. So right here, as you can see, I have Abathur on the top left. Great game. I reviewed that on my channel already, so go check that out in my Hidden Gems reviews for PS5. Air Twisters, I also reviewed that one. Alan Wake 2, I have not even played yet, so I can't talk much to that one, but it looks like it's going to be pretty good, maybe even better than the first. It does come with the first one as well as a download on that particular one. And then we have Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon. Haven't played it much yet, just seen it a little bit here and there. Looks pretty cool. As Dusk Falls there on the far right top was a really fun kind of like a choose your own adventure point and click, almost like a Telltale style game. Really done well, really short, but really good nonetheless. Assassin's Creed Shadows I actually haven't played yet, but I can't wait to get to that one. But then we have Astrobot here, and this one's excellent, guys. It's the one I'll highlight today and talk about just a little bit. I think it's the best platformer I've ever played. I mean, it's up there. It's in the top 3 at least of best platformers ever. I give it a 10 out of 10. And I haven't reviewed the game yet, but if I were to give it a review, it would get the 10 out of 10. And I'm a pretty harsh reviewer, so that's saying something. Astrobot really went above and beyond, and I really loved that game through and through, thoroughly. It was a great game, guys. I recommend it to anyone. It's so much fun. Go ahead and give that a shot if you have a chance. A Tale of Paper Refolded was a pretty decent game as well. It was kind of a little bit like Little Nightmares, just a hair, but maybe not quite as creepy. Next we had Atlas Fallen, and I did a review on that game. It was a good game. Avatar's Frontiers of Pandora. I have not played yet just because when I tried to play it, it took so long to load, so I kind of just gave up. But there's my first group, guys. I'm going to show you the backs of these now too, so you can see what you're getting into. It might be a little hard to see all these in the ratings and why they're rated the way they are, but I just thought I'd show you the backs briefly on each one of these groups. So if you can kind of zoom in a little bit or maybe make it larger on your screen, you should be able to see those fairly well, and it kind of shows you some of what the graphics look like as well. So let's move on to the next group. So in this group of 10, there's more than a few standouts, and of course the first standout we have is going to be Balatro. That game is, you know, I've reviewed that game, but I think if I revisited that one, I would give that a 9 out of 10. I gave it an 8 out of 10 before, but now that I played it more, kind of gotten more invested into it even further, I'm gonna up my score to a 9 out of 10 on Balatro. One of the best games here. Just a really well done deck building card game. Just so much fun. Guys, if you haven't played Balatro yet, I highly recommend playing that one. Coming back to the group here, we have Bang On Balls. Love that name. Gotta love that name. So that one's a great one. I reviewed it on my channel already. I think I would give it about a 7.5 out of 10. Next we have Black Myth Wukong, which I also reviewed on the same video. Blasphemous 2, fantastic as well. Bow, Path of the Teal Lotus, good game. Bug Snacks, my son loves this one here. He plays that like he plays Pokemon, so if that tells you anything. You know, my next highlighted game I think is going to be Brotato. I think that game was very well done, very addictive, and I keep coming back to that one with my actual bros, and we have a blast playing that game, and it's probably, you know, 8.5 out of 10-ish type of game right there for you. So I definitely highly recommend Brotato. Next is Cat Quest 3. Then we have Cocoon and Signy All Guns Blazing. Those last 3 games are all fairly good. Probably the best of those 3 would most likely be Cocoon. I liked Cat Quest 3 as well, but Cocoon was really a unique experience, and I really got a good time playing that one. And as promised, here's the backs of all those games that we just looked at. Pretty nice presentation on most of them. I don't know if you can read those ratings. I hope you can. Just make your screen big if you can, of course. And yeah, just kind of a simplistic look at the backs there. For our next grouping, I'm going to highlight Cult of the Lamb as my favorite here. That one has just been a blast all the way through. I played it for literally hours. I could not put it down. Loved it. I think I give it an 8.5 on my reviews. I did review that game as well if you want to check out those rare, hidden, and unique gems on my channel. Our next game is Death's Door. I played that to completion as well. I loved it. It was really good. Excellent game. Darkest Dungeon 2 is our next one there, and that one is kind of a mixed bag for me. I like it better than the first one, but it's not it's not my go-to game. I probably will not keep it forever. I'll maybe try to beat it once, and then once I beat it, I'll get rid of it then. But not a horrible game either. Demon's Souls, of course, is classic. That was a fantastic remaster. So if you haven't picked up Demon's Souls yet, which I don't know where you've been if you haven't, but you should definitely get that one. Dredge is another great game, another very unique title that I reviewed as well. Ender Magnolia, I did also review. Fantastic here on the bottom left, a sequel to Ender Lilies. Evergate Next was a really cool puzzler and unique type feeling puzzler. I really liked it a lot. Kind of reminded me a little bit of Ori and the Blind Forest. Next we have Evil West. Good third-person over-the-shoulder shooter type of game. It was a lot of fun. Nice blood and gore, you know. Next we have Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Now, I have not played that yet just because I haven't had the time to take it on. I have been playing too many of the indie titles for you guys to even get to that one anytime soon. So in the future, yes, I will play that, and I'm sure it'll be great because I loved the first installment. Next we have Final Fantasy 16 there on the end. Another excellent, well-done game in that series. I definitely recommend that as well. Great one to have. You know, I really appreciate everyone that's watching now. I'm going to be doing my Nintendo Switch reviews next, so please stay tuned for those hidden gems that I'm going to be bringing to you next. They're actually almost done. I'm just in the ending process of wrapping up my my script on them and trying to come up with something unique for you guys. So please stay tuned. Tune back in when you see that pop up, and you're going to see quite a few Switch games. I do have probably about 125 of them total right now, so I'm going to have a good lineup of Switch unique hidden gems on that system for you. Alphabetically, I'm already up to F and G, so here we go. Fist, Forged in Shadow Torch, great game, really cool platformer. I did review that as well. Check it out. Ghostwire Tokyo, very unique game. I didn't put it in my hidden gems because I think a lot of people know what that is. It's done by Bethesda, so I figured that a lot of people would kind of see that not as a hidden gem as much, so I kind of skipped over that one, but still a really fun game. Go Mecha Ball was in my reviews, and that was a blast. I really loved that one. Gift was also in my reviews. That was a good game. Now, I'll highlight Gory Cuddly Carnage over here because I really had an excellent time playing that. I mean, that was just a ball the whole time through. More of a ball than Go Mecha Ball even. I couldn't believe how much I liked Gory Cuddly Carnage. Had me in that Tony Hawk mood with like a little bit of extra pizzazz, you know what I mean? So next we have High on Life. This one over here was interesting. Kind of a same guys that did Rick and Morty, I believe, that worked on that, or at least one of the guys did. Hot Wheels Unleashed was a decent racing game. I liked it. Kind of like the second one a little bit better, I think. The House of the Dead remake, excellent. I wish they would do a part 2 on that. It does have a lenticular cover underneath, so it looks like the zombies are kind of busting through the cover there, which is really cool. Immortals of Avium, I think is how you say that. I played that a while, and it was okay. I didn't love it, but I think if I played it a little longer, it might grow on me more. But not a horrible game. And then Indica at the end was one of the most unique games I've ever played. And yeah, the graphics were fantastic. Story was just very odd, and I don't think it's for everyone. But I do recommend it if you like kind of like a survival horror and maybe like a puzzler type style game. That's the type of game that you might like. It's very dark, very different, very strange. Man, I have played some unique games on the PS5, and a couple of them right here in this lot actually, but yeah, as a whole, I have been playing a ton of indie games lately, and that's why I can't get to the AAA titles, because I've been playing so much, you know, rare, unique, hidden gem type stuff, which is fine, because I love doing those videos for you guys, but man, I need to make some time for myself and actually play some of those games like I want, like the Assassin's Creed Shadows. Would love to play that. Would love to play that Final Fantasy game I had earlier. Yeah, I'll get around to them, but you know what? You guys are more important to me. Next, we're looking at a group that contains Iron Meat, which is a lot like Contra. Beatable within about an hour and a half or so. That's about how long it took me to get through it. A really cool Contra clone, definitely worth trying out, but maybe a little bit pricey for how long it lasts, I think, but ultimately good. Jusant was a really good climbing simulator. I loved that, one of my favorites thus far. We Love Katamari Reroll and Royal Reverie was an excellent game as well. A ton of fun. Kiwi is another great co-op game where you're working basically in a post office setting. Really cool with a couple Kiwi birds. pretty fun stuff there. Klonoa, that's a great series. Probably very under the radar for people that don't pay attention, but that one was a great set right there for sure on the PS5. Knight vs. Giant might be the one I highlight this time because I had a ball playing this game, and I think I give it an 8 out of 10, and I've really loved it. I did review it on my channel as well, so please go check that out if you have a moment. Next we have Last Faith. I actually reviewed that as well. And I also reviewed Lollipop Chainsaw Repop right there in the middle at the bottom. Fairly good game as well. I liked it. Maybe didn't have as much staying power, but still did a fairly good job. Lords of the Fallen. Now that's the remake of the game, and I have not played that yet. It's still sealed actually, so I'll get around to it. Like I said, it's your guys' fault I can't play that, just so you know. Next we have Metaphor Fantasio, and I've heard some great things about that game, but another great game that I cannot play. I mean, I'd love to get to it, but I just don't have time. But eventually I will, and maybe we'll do reviews on that as well. If anyone has any great Switch games they want to talk about or tell me about before I, embark on this whole journey that I'll be taking in the world of Switch, go ahead and just drop it in the comments for me if you don't mind. I would really appreciate any suggestions. I've got a lot already, but I'm sure there's something out there that I'm missing that's just fantastic. So let me know, guys, if something's very addicting. I'm into the addicting type of games, maybe some roguelites, things like that, platformers a little bit. Those are probably my favorite genres, but go ahead and drop a comment if you can think of anything for me. Moving on, we have a great lineup of games again for you. We have Mortal Shell, the Enhanced Edition, kind of a Dark Souls-ish type game. On the far upper left top there. Next to that, we're going to have the game that I will highlight around in this one, and that is Neon White. I loved that game. It was so good. Caught me by such surprise. Blew games like Mirror's Edge out of the water, and I definitely recommend it. It's a must play. Get that one. It's an Annapurna game as well, so a little bit hard to find, a little bit rare maybe, but it's a great one, guys. Next, we're talking about Ocho, and that's how you pronounce that, OTXO, Ocho. Good game as well, a lot like Hotline Miami type style. I think I like it maybe a little bit more even, so definitely recommend that one. It's a bit pricey, so watch out for that. The next one is The Pathless, and I played that so long until I beat it, and I loved The Pathless. Really well done. Great artistic direction with it. Just so good. I can't say anything about it because I don't want to spoil anything. It was just excellent. Pepper Grinder, though, on the top upper right, another great game. I reviewed that one as well. And I also reviewed Ocho and Neon White as well. But Persona 5 there at the bottom, that's the Royal Edition, and that is one of my favorite RPGs. I love that game. Very well done. There's a couple other games that kind of remind me of it, but it's really good one. A Plague Tale Innocence, now that one I loved. I think it was fantastic. It's like an 8 out of 10. However, the second one, I wasn't as high of a score on. I was maybe a 7.5 on the second one. And I know people don't understand why, but for me it was just, I guess, the raw feel of being into a game where they introduced rats as the creature that's attacking you. So it was very new. It was a new thing to me. And then when they redid it, yeah, the graphics were a little better, but I just didn't like the gameplay as much. I think the first one was definitely better. Next we have Power Wash Simulator. For anyone who is very patient and loves to clean shit, there you go. Power Wash Simulator. Go buy that if you are one of the most patient people on the planet. Next we have The Plucky Squire, and I love that game. I already reviewed it, right? It was a great one. Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown. Good game as well. One of the better Prince of Persias, I feel. Probably in the top 2 best games of Prince of Persia, so check it out. The Lost Crown's worth your time. So I'm not much of an advocate for showing off my rear end, but I'll show you the rear sides of these games just for your viewing enjoyment and amusement, if that. So there you go. Cool artwork on some of these. Again, Neon White. That's a great game, guys. Go get Neon White if you haven't yet. I highly recommend that one. Now, isn't that a colorful bunch we have there? Starting with Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. A lot of fun, that game. Great platform, cool graphics, amazing follow-up to more of the Ratchet and Clank series right there. Check out Rift Apart. It's worth your time. A little bit tricky in some spots, but still worth your time. Next we have Raven's Watch right here. That one's a little tedious. It's a good game. It's just a little tedious, and over time it kind of got frustrating. I won't lie. It was a bit frustrating. Next we have Returnal. Also frustrating, but a great game. I really liked Returnal a lot. Remnant 2 I actually liked better than the first one. I played the first one recently and then tried to play that right after it, and I think the second one definitely had more merit to it. Next we have RoboCop Rogue City. Best RoboCop game to date. However, I'm not a huge fan of it, so it's good, just not great. Next we have Rogue Flight down there at the bottom. I did review that on my channel. I also reviewed Rogue Legacy 2 next to it. Both great games. Shadows of the Damned I also reviewed. I loved it. Good remake. I think I liked it even a little bit better than Repop on the Lollipop Chainsaw, so there you go. Now, Shin Megami Tensei Vengeance. That is one of my favorite RPGs of all time. I loved it. Very, very under the radar. If you have not played that, it's up there with Persona 5, guys. It's amazing. Check out Shin Megami Tensei. It's worth your time for sure. And then Vengeance Edition of Sifu at the end here. It's pretty good as well. I liked it. A little tedious as well, a little difficult, but definitely a game I recommend, and it's worth playing. It's a good fighter, kind of a strategic fighter almost. But there you go. Check these out. Definitely my recommend on this one is going to have to be Shin Megami Tensei. I just loved that game. I had such a ball playing it, and you will too. You know, the gaming world is so inundated with titles that have been done and redone and genres that have been reused and used over again. So when you have a unique title, I really try to pay attention to that. And that's why I do my unique hidden gems videos. So please pay attention to those. And I promise you, you'll find some gems in there and some mechanics that you've never really done before with gaming. So check out those reviews and check out my videos there. I promise you, you won't be disappointed if you do. So guys, I was really torn as to which game I should pick for my highlighted game here in this group. When I get to it, I'll tell you. But we're going to start with Skur Ritual there at the top left. I've reviewed that game already. It's good. Not Call of Duty on the level of Call of Duty, but it's getting there. And then we have Smells Like a Mushroom next to that. I did review that as well. I loved that game. It was really good. Smurf's Dreams. That's definitely hands down the best Smurf game that I've played so far. I really like that one. Sackboy: A Big Adventure. Another great platformer. Highly recommend that one along with the Smurfs game. The Smurfs game actually feels a lot like more of a AAA title. It's done by Microids, so it's not like very, very popular, but it's definitely up there. It feels like a popular game. Sonic Shadow Generations, I have not played yet. It's still sealed. I really, really want to play that still, so when I get some time, I will get to that. Maybe I'll review it later too. Solstice down here was pretty good, decent game. Now, I'm going to highlight this one. Spider-Man 2 is probably the best game on the table here. It was so much fun. My son loved it. I loved it. Just everything about it I thought was better than any Spider-Man game before it. My personal opinion, but a lot of fun there. I definitely recommend it. Star Trek Resurgence, I haven't played much of, just a little bit. I need to get into that because I love Star Trek. I think it's going to be good if I just give it some more time. Next is Steel Rising. I did review that already. And then at the end, Stellar Blade. Played that for about an hour, so I haven't played it off much, but from what I played of it, the graphics look fun. Gameplay is awesome, hack and slash, really stylized type gameplay, so can't wait to get back to that one as well. You know, I was really debating on whether or not I should do this video because I did a collection video last year, but I hadn't gotten around to it this year, and I figured I needed to jump into Switch really quickly because the Switch 2 just released, but I feel like I at least owe this to you, and I appreciate you guys. So if you appreciate my videos, if you like my collection videos, throw me a like on this video. That would help me so much. You don't even know. I'm really trying hard to make videos as much as possible for you guys so that the channel can grow and so that we can keep moving forward as a gaming community and keep kicking out awesome ideas, titles, and just gaming ratings and just my own personal views on things, because I really think that within the genres that I appreciate, there'll be someone else out there that does as well. Thank you so much. Alright, for our next set of games, Jedi Survivor, of course, instant Star Wars classic. You can't deny that that's a great game. I loved it. It was a lot of fun. My 7-year-old son loved it too. He was enthralled by that game. Next we have Stray. I did review that already. Amazing game. System of Souls, I had a blast with. I reviewed that one as well. And right next to it, the Talos Principle 2. That's pretty much a masterpiece puzzling game. I really liked that one. Next we have Tales of Iron. That one was really fun too. Kind of Souls-like a bit, but like a side-scrolling game with a really interesting art direction. Had a great time with that one. Next, we're talking about Terminator Resistance, and I had a better time playing that one than I did RoboCop, the new RoboCop. And I'm sorry, a lot of people probably don't agree with that, but I liked the stealth aspect of that game. I just had a blast, like hiding out from the Terminators and just going through these levels and taking out these big machines every now and then, and it was just a blast. I love Terminator. It was a lot of fun. Severed Steel, gosh, one of the better games here. For quick action shooting games. Oh, fantastic. Makes you feel like a god in there. It's amazing. Next we have Toem, and I loved this game. So well done. It's hard to pick a favorite out of all these games to highlight for you, but maybe if I had to, it would probably be between Toem and the Talos Principle 2. Those two are amazing, but Toem really stood out to me. Really unique. I hadn't done anything like it yet. Well, I guess there are other games that are similar to it, but I love the black and white aspect. I love the art direction. It just felt unique in its own way, and it was done very well. Next, we have Tormented Souls, which is how I feel after playing hundreds of games back to back for you guys, but there you go. It is what it is. Trepang 2, reviewed that one as well, guys, so check out my reviews on that one. And great game. I love that. It's a great first-person shooter. Can't recommend it enough. Good times. I don't know. I think after Switch reviews, I might give it a little bit of a rest on the gaming so that I can catch up myself on everything that I've been wanting to play for so long on every system, including from the PS3 on. There's even maybe 1 or 2 PS3 games over there I haven't even touched yet in my collection. So yeah, I got to get to that. But man, the PS4 is going to take me a long time because I probably got about another 30 titles or 40 titles at least on just that system that I haven't played. So I can't wait to tackle that one again. But if I do, hey, I might do another Hidden Gems video on the PS4 and kind of continue the volumes up into the 11th spot and so on and so forth. So there you go. Here it is. We've come down to the last 10 games in my collection video today, and we're going to start off strong. We're going to start off real strong with Unicorn Overlord up there on the top. That had a battle mechanic that I wasn't too into at first, but it grew on me, and I ended up loving it. Really cool strategic RPG. I really like that one. Vesper Zero Light Edition. Kind of slow. I don't recommend this for everyone. If you're a collector maybe, but not if you're a platformer, puzzler type person. It's a little bit slow. Cool environments though. Next we have Wanted Dead, a very quirky, violent game. Kind of like Lollipop Chainsaw a little bit. Maybe not quite as good as that one, but definitely getting there on par with it. Next we have Wild Hearts, and I did play that one for maybe a couple hours, and what I played I did like, so I think I'm going to go back for more on that one. I just need the time, of course. I always need time. That's what I need the most. Witch Spring R, great game, guys. I recommend that one. I did review that, of course. Withering Rooms there at the bottom. I also reviewed another good game. Wizard with a Gun, really good game. Not like for everyone, I don't think, but definitely worth your time if you like these types of styles of games where you basically just run around completing objectives and you know, taking out fields of enemies, things like that. It's not bad. Wolong, Fallen Destiny, I really liked that one. That one had some amazing graphics, had a good story, and I loved the gameplay. It wasn't too hard. I thought it'd be harder than it was, so I was a little bit surprised. Next we had a Wreckfest, Drive Hard, Die Last. One of the better racing games that I played in a long time. Wreckfest is definitely up there, and I highly recommend it. But you suck at parking. I mean, who doesn't suck at parking? This is my highlighted game of this group. How can I not make this my favorite game? I had so much fun, and I wanted to keep going back, and I wanted to complete levels I hadn't and try new methods. And man, this is the game that I recommend to anyone. And if you can get out of some of the parking problems that you have in that game, then in the real world, you should be fine. But guys, thanks again. I'm going to show you the backs of these real quick, and then we'll end the video for you. So if you appreciate how long I've been standing up to film at this angle, throw me a like and subscription for this video. And if you just like PS5, you know, throw me a like and subscription for that. Just whatever. Just make up a reason, right? I would love it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will be back shortly, of course, with an array of Switch games that you probably have never heard of, a lot of. So go ahead, tune in for that, and you're gonna be a very happy gamer if you do. Again, thanks for watching, and peace out.